Hello, I'm Chris Holmes. I'm an artist and certified Bob Ross instructor. I'd like to welcome you to our channel, Serenity in Color. Today, I got a piece of craft wood. I taped off the edge and I've put several coats of black gesso, and between each coat I allowed it to dry completely. On that I put a thin even coat of the liquid clear, and some places I put phthalo green, alizarin crimson, Prussian blue, just different areas. Phthalo green is really one of my favorite colors, and I just thought we'd have a fun sky today and just kind of see where it goes. The colors I'll be using are titanium white, phthalo green, Prussian blue, midnight black, dark sienna, Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, sap green, cad yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and bright red. And with those colors already applied, let's just take off into a little bit of titanium white on a 1-inch brush. Today I'll be using quite a bit of the 1-inch brush because this is just a smaller area. But you could use a 2. Let's just kind of dance in the sky, see what happens. You see this going, it'll pick up some colors underneath and just lighter and lighter in value. And I want to reflect some of that in the water, so I'm going to go right here. Because I know I'm going to have water in this paint, and I just love painting water in this technique because it's so much fun to do the reflections. Let's see, right there, straight down. Let me clean one, dry 1-inch, and now we're going to blend this all together. And down here in the water, we'll just take level strokes. Just kind of set them reflections down. So, tell you what, looks like a good spot for a moon. Here it is right there. There we go. Go back to that 1-inch brush and gently across. I'm gonna pick up a number 3 fan. So I'm gonna go into some midnight black, Prussian blue, little alizarin crimson. I'm gonna put in a base in the cloud or 2. It's here and there. Just one few, because I don't want to destroy that pretty sky. Go back to the 1-inch I was blending with and gently just blend the base of that out. Little tiny circles. Fill them up. That's such a bright night. Let's take a little titanium white, a little bit of phthalo green, kind of give it a lighter hue. And just a few spots. Think where the light's striking your cloud. And let's just bring that out a little bit. Fluff them up. Set that down in there. There we go. Tell you what, let's have a little mountain. That don't take Prussian blue, my midnight black, alizarin crimson, little Van Dyke. All them good dark colors. Get off that little roll of paint. Decide where our mountain lives, and I think mine's gonna live right there. That's such a pretty moon sky. Anywhere you want. All I'm worried about is that top edge there. So you can't just pull that baby. Change your pattern up if you want to. You have unlimited power on this canvas. Okay. Put the knife off. Grab that 31 inch there. Let's just pull that paint. Alright. Go back to that knife, wipe it off good. Take a little bit of that titanium white and choose just a little phthalo green. Let's just get a little roll of it. And a few highlights. And there. Enough pressure. And for my shadow color, I'll take a little midnight black. No pressure. Let's think about where they live. Excuse me. It's just a game of angles. Boy, it's gonna turn into a big old mountain. There we go. Just wherever you want it. Alright. Back to that 1 inch again. Just tap in the illusion of mist. Pick up a little bit of that color. Think of your angles. Too much, just beat that brush. Gently. We just diffusing, we don't want to destroy it, just diffuse. There we go. Alright. Tell you what, put in some evergreen back there, the distance. You can start right there. Indications. Use that old mountain mix color, that's a good color. And just tap. 0.1 inch again. Let's pull some of that down for reflections. There we go. Gently across. I'm going to take real quick. I'll throw a knife. I'm going to grab a little bit of liquid white. I just want to lay it a little. But before we do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to that other 1 inch here. You don't 1 inch number 3 thing. And I'm going to put a little liquid white on it. You know, it's going to pull up. Be a little indication of some distant trunks. Go now to my number 5 knife, and I'm just going to get a little roll of paint right there on the end of my knife. Just rub in a water line. Right here, right there. Wherever you want. Like I said, I just wanted to spend some time with you today and play. Art is very relaxing for me. Let's see. Let's go up right here. Now, maybe these are a little bit closer. I'm going to make the uppities today. Maybe each one goes off over. We don't know. If you have trouble making your evergreens, you know, if you're running low on paint, just kind of pile it up. I have a phthalo green into that too. Use it up there. Alright. Go back to our fan. And let's put another one. That on him. A little bit bigger. Right there. Maybe the whole family of them right there. Here. Let's bring that one right there forward a little bit. There we go. Come back in a minute, highlight all of them. Maybe I want a little right there. One. Let's put one right here too. It's our world, we put it where we want it. Put another one right here. And maybe one more here. We pull paper tape off there. Maybe he lives on off the paper. He's a great big one. Alright. This tape now, I'm going to go into some sap green. But before I do that, do this right here. This solid indication. A few trunks on these. Take a little dark sienna, Van Dyke brown, titanium white, and maybe indication of a little tree trunk on some of them. Alright. Over here to these. Same thing, excuse them all. Alright. Give them a nice little point. If you wanted to, you could sneak a few extra little ones in and people think you got a whole forest going there. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of that sap green, cad yellow, and let's just highlight some of that. Like I said, I'm just playing. You Use any color you want. If you have trouble getting the color to stick, just add a little bit of liquid clear, paint thinner, or liquid white. I caution you with with the paint thinner, because it and liquid clear have a violent reaction. Now, sometimes that can be used to your advantage, but just depending on what you're going for. Make this a little bit darker, because he's in behind all in. There we go. Just here and there. Come over here to this side over here. Same thing. Just kind of right. Just a few. Well, pretty as that is, I'd have to live there. So let's build us a little cap. Scratch out the front back eve. Take a little fan back brown. Back eve there. Looking full in that front. Had a little accent there, that worked our advantage. Had a little dark sand and white left in that. That worked out good. Put a little bit more right there. There we go. Looks like weathered wood. Grab a little bit more Van Dyke brown for over here. There we go. Let's take a little bright red. Midnight black. Let's go up here and just kind of drop down an old tin. Maybe they was able to get some tin out here. Let's drop that in right there. Take a little dark color. We'll pull us in a little door for him. White knife, get a little bit of white. Scratch that out. Titanium white there. Highlight with that light striking it. Alright. Straighten him up a little bit. Alright. A little bit more, straighten him out there. There we go. Dark sand and white again. There we go. Now we can take and push him back a little bit. Back in the woods, we'll take and come across him a little bit. Rose living right there. And let's take some of that dark color. And let's just kind of lay him in some land. Okay. And there again, I'm just going to use that same old dirty brush and pick up some cad yellow and yellow ochre. Get some highlight color. Indian yellow. Just put in a few bushes. Wearing my colors. And maybe nobody lives there anymore. So I'm gonna take a little red and yellow. We're just gonna put bushes on up to right in there. Maybe he done moved on. Moved out and moved on. Let's go right here. There we go. And maybe over here. Now I know colors may not seem like they go with the sky and stuff, but I just love a bright painting and bright colors. So you can do it any way you like. That's the great thing about it. any way you like. And you know what? I gotta do something for a student of mine. So I'm gonna come right here. She always puts a rock in her painting. That's her signature. So I'm gonna dedicate this to her. I'm gonna take a little Darcy and a little titanium white, just kind of highlight that a little bit. Use some of that mountain mix color for the shadows. There we go. Alright, take a little liquid white and a script liner. Put a little titanium white and well, we're ready for a signature. So I'm gonna sign over here today. I always sign my last name and the year. That's just a preference of mine. And now is the moment of truth. So let's take him. Pull the tape and see what we got. And there we have it. I certainly hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed spending some time with you. If you like us, hit that like and subscribe, and check us out at serenityandcolor.com. We got prints available. If you see it here, it'll be there. Just want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart, and just tell you God bless you, and I can't wait to paint with you again.